If you've ever wondered why a greasy, cheese-loaded burger tastes like heaven while a kale salad tastes like disappointment, you're not alone. The human brain has been hijacked by junk food in ways you probably don't even realize. Even when we know that eating a family-sized bag of chips at 11 p.m. isn't the best idea, somehow it still feels like the right decision. So why do we crave junk food more than healthy food? Is it science? Marketing? A personal weakness for things covered in melted cheese? Let's dive into the delicious evil genius behind junk food and why our brains are hopelessly addicted to it. Junk food is engineered for maximum pleasure. Junk food isn't just food, it's a scientific masterpiece. Food companies spend millions researching the bliss point, which is the exact combination of salt, sugar, and fat that makes your brain light up like a Christmas tree. The goal isn't just to make food taste good, it's to make it so good that you can't stop eating it. Healthy food, on the other hand, is usually just food. Nobody is out here trying to optimize the bliss point of raw broccoli. It just exists, crunchy and unexciting, with no sugar, no artificial flavors, and no addictive chemicals. That's why you can eat one French fry and suddenly need 100 more, but one bite of a carrot is often enough. Your brain loves fast rewards. Junk food is like the fast food drive-thru of happiness, instant, cheap, and dangerously convenient. When you take a bite of something like a donut, your brain gets a dopamine hit almost immediately. It's fast, it's satisfying, and your taste buds throw a mini celebration. Healthy food, however, is like that friend who gives long, motivational speeches before finally getting to the point. Sure, a salad makes you feel good in the long run, but you have to wait for the vitamins to kick in, and let's be honest, there's no instant thrill in chewing spinach. Crunch, creaminess, and the perfect texture. Ever notice how most junk food has the perfect crunch, gooiness, or crispiness? That's not an accident. Our brains love contrasting textures, crispy chips, gooey melted cheese, fizzy sodas, because they keep your mouth entertained. Healthy food tends to be one note. A banana is just a banana. No crunch, no fizz, no gooey surprise. A celery stick has a crunch, sure, but it's mostly just water pretending to be a vegetable. Meanwhile, a Dorito has layers of seasoning, a crunch that echoes in your soul, and just the right amount of grease to make you forget about real food. Sugar is an addiction. Sugar is basically an addiction for your brain. Triggers an intense dopamine release, which is why a chocolate bar feels more emotionally supportive than a best friend. The problem? The more sugar we eat, the more we crave it because our brains build up a tolerance. Healthy foods don't come with this built-in addiction mechanism. Nobody is lying awake at night thinking about cucumbers, and if you are, you might be a superhero. Fruits have natural sugar, yes, but they also come with fiber, which slows down the sugar rush and prevents you from experiencing a full-on sugar-induced love affair. Smells like happiness. Smell is a huge part of taste, and junk food knows how to use it against you. The second you step into a fast food restaurant, you're hit with an overwhelmingly good smell. Crispy fries, sizzling burgers, fresh pizza. Those smells are scientifically crafted to make you hungry, even if you weren't before. Healthy food smells, well, like plants. A fresh salad might smell clean, but it doesn't seduce your senses the way a fresh batch of cookies does. Junk food literally lures us in with its smell, which is why it's impossible to walk past a bakery without suddenly feeling like you deserve a croissant. It's marketed like a blockbuster movie. Junk food has the best PR team in the world. It's everywhere: commercials, billboards, social media. It's colorful, exciting, and fun, making you associate eating it with happiness, relaxation, and childhood nostalgia. Healthy food marketing, on the other hand, is like a school lecture. Eat this for vitamins. This will improve digestion. No one is rushing to Instagram their quinoa salad unless they're trying to prove they have their life together. Meanwhile, junk food is advertised as an experience, making it nearly impossible to resist. Junk food is convenient and we're lazy. Let's be honest, junk food requires zero effort. It's ready to eat, quick to grab, and available 24/7. Meanwhile, healthy food requires planning, preparation, and sometimes actual cooking. If you're hungry right now, what sounds easier? Chopping up vegetables, cooking rice and making a sauce, or grabbing a handful of chips and being instantly satisfied. Exactly. Junk food wins simply because we are busy, tired, and don't always have the energy to assemble a well-balanced meal. Junk food feels like a treat, even when it's the norm. Even though many of us eat junk food regularly, it always feels like a reward. Maybe it's because we were trained as kids to associate junk food with special occasions, birthdays, holidays, Friday night takeout. Meanwhile, eating healthy often feels like a chore, something we have to do instead of something we look forward to. That emotional connection is powerful, which is why a salad can never quite compete with the warm, cheesy comfort of a pizza slice. Can healthy food ever win? Junk food tastes better because it was designed to trick our brains into loving it. The mix of sugar, fat, texture, and marketing creates an addictive experience that healthy food just can't replicate. But here's the good news: over time, your taste buds can change. If you start eating more natural, whole foods, your brain will eventually start craving them too. Will broccoli ever be as exciting as a double cheeseburger? Probably not. But can we learn to enjoy real food and find ways to make it satisfying? Absolutely. And hey, if all else fails, there's always dark chocolate. It's basically a salad, right? Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm off to battle my inner junk food-loving gremlin. Wish me luck.